guys! So today we are going to be making the adorable, cute little pea shooters from Plants vs. Zombies! Woo! Yay! Yep, I'm really excited. I think they're going to be adorable. I'm kind of nervous because I have not seen or found any videos of anyone making pea shooter cake pops. So yes, I'm trying to kind of go with it and see if I am able to make them. So we'll see how they turn out. You're going to go on this journey with me. Oh, by the way, check out my new apron. I made it myself. Isn't it adorable? Of course, if you guys know me, like, I'm very Mario retro kind of a girl. So I got some Yoshi eggs here. Made a Yoshi egg in the pocket. Made some pockets. My awesome one-up mushroom. Bloop. The Mario star. Little piranha plant inside my pocket. And another little Yoshi egg. I also made like a little Velcro thing so it's easy to take off. Ah, I love it. I'm so proud of myself. So, okay, so to make the little pea shooter cake pops, this is what we're gonna do, and these are the things that you're gonna need. We're gonna be using these candy melts right here. So we have a nice dark green, a light green, black, and white. We're also gonna be using these 12-inch disposable bags by Wilton. You can find these at Michael's, along with these Lollipop Sticks, also found at Michael's. And also we got a small little tub of chocolate frosting here. Also, we already have a made chocolate cake. And you also are going to need a cookie sheet and line it with some wax paper. Also, make sure you have a bowl to crumble up the cake. And for these cake pops, we're going to need some dots. And here I also already put a little coupler with a frosting nozzle already on one of the disposable bags for better control with decorating. Okay, so the first step here is to get your already made cooled cake and to start taking out little chunks, putting it into the separate bowl you have, and start making little crumbs. Make sure your hands are nice and clean because we're going to be crumbling up this cake into fine little crumbs. Once you have crumbled up the entire cake into nice little fine crumbs, you're going to open up that small little tub of chocolate frosting. You're going to scoop the entire tub into the crumbs of the cake. Once all the frosting is in the crumbs, this is the part that's going to be a little messy, what you're going to do is start combining and mushing in all the crumbs in with the frosting. Make sure to get everything all the way from the bottom, all the sides, all the crumbs. You've got to make sure that they're nice and moist. Once all the frosting is combined really well with the cake crumbs, you're going to take that mixture and start rolling out little cake balls. And placing them onto your cookie sheet with the wax paper. Now once you have all of your cake pops assembled, you're going to place these into the freezer for no less than 15 minutes. Now once you take them out of the freezer, you're going to have some of your white candy melts already melted into a little cup or bowl, whichever you prefer. And you're going to take your lollipop sticks and dip the tip of the lollipop stick into the white candy melts, and you're going to stick the lollipop sticks about halfway through into each cake pop. Now, it's so sad because I actually ran out of lollipop sticks halfway through, so at this point I decided to try to do the same method but with some toothpicks. Now after all your lollipop sticks are placed into your cake pops, you're going to pop them back into the freezer for at least 20 more minutes. Now when you take them back out of the freezer, you will already have your green candy melts already melted into a cup. The reason why I say a cup is because it creates a nice little well to completely submerge each cake pop, because that's what you want, is to completely submerge it until it hits until it hits the lollipop stick, and just pull them back up and gently kind of tap the edge a little bit to get any excess off, and then just gently place them into a cake pop holder or a piece of styrofoam. And go ahead and repeat that same process until all the cake pops are nicely coated in that green chocolate. Next, you're going to take your dots candies and you're going to use those toothpicks and place a toothpick into the top of each dot candy. Now once all those toothpicks are in those dots candies, you're going to just dip them into the same green chocolate that you just used for the cake pops. If you need to reheat the candy melts, that's totally fine. It's the same process. Dip them, submerge them, give them a little tap, and place them face down onto the wax paper on a cookie sheet. Now if you notice here, I actually wanted to try out the light green candy melts for some of the cake pops, and they turn out pretty good too. So you can either use a dark green or the light green to make these cute little Peashooter cake pops. Now you're going to wait until all the cake pops as well as the dot candies are nice and hard from the chocolate. And once you know that they're all hardened, then you can take out those toothpicks off of the dot candies. And what you're going to do is take those black chocolate candy melts and get a cup here to melt them in, as well as getting ready your disposable piping bag as well. I put it in a little glass cup here because it's a little easier to pour in melted candy melts when you're decorating. And here I already placed the black melted candy melts into the piping bag, and I tied it off with a little hair tie over here. And now you're ready to start decorating. So I'm actually going to start by connecting the dot candies onto the cake pops. So you're going to put a little bit of that melted chocolate onto the tip of the dot candies and place them onto the cake pops and hold them there for a few seconds. Once the chocolate is nice and hardened, you can start by piping on some black chocolate onto a circle on the bottom. This will be where the little pea shooter shoots out the little peas. And if you need to, you can also take a toothpick to kind of shape out a nice circle. Get in there with a little bit more details. Next, you can go ahead and start piping out some chocolate to make the little cute little eyes on the Peashooter. And you want to make them fairly big, not too small, because we're actually going to add some highlights on the eyes later on too. Go ahead and repeat those same steps for all the rest of the cake pops. This next step can be optional, but I actually took some of those light green candy melts and I drew out little leaf shapes onto a piece of wax paper. And what you can do is place a little bit of melted chocolate onto the sides of the cake pops and gently hold in place little leaves. Next, we're going to take the white candy melts, melt them, and here I actually wanted a little bit more control with the highlighting on the eyes, so I actually took the candy melts and kind of poured it out onto the wax paper, onto the cookie sheet, and I took a toothpick, and it's kind of like painting. So you take a toothpick, swirl it around into the melted candy melts, and just kind of dab on little dots onto the eyes, just enough to make it look like a little highlight. And go ahead and do that same thing to the rest of your Peashooter cake pops. Aren't they so cute? I think they're so adorable. They look so cute, like, ah! Yes, now I have my little army of pea shooters so they can attack and throw little peas at the zombies that go on my front lawn. I think these are so cute. I'm so proud. Like, seriously, I didn't know what to expect, because like with baking, sometimes things go according to plan and sometimes things just don't go according to plan whatsoever. I'm so happy that these look so cute. They came out so well. And so, yep. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that, really hope that you guys try to make these yourselves. They were not that difficult to make, it just took a lot of time to make an army of them. So, but yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like it, hit that like button down below, and also hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, click it, click. I hope you like the little pea shooters for Plants vs. Zombies. They're so cute. Look at them. Oh, adorable. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!